Hello students, so here we are with some questions of chapter real numbers, and there is an assignment below in the description. You can download the PDF and practice those questions. Those are some of the questions of CBSE board exam 2019 and 2020. So now we start with our practice questions. Question number 1. If the product of zeros of the polynomial this is 8, then find its zeros. Polynomial is given to you and product of zeros is given to you. You have to find the zeros of this polynomial. So in order to find the zeros of this polynomial, you can do it by splitting the middle term also. So you are given product of zeros is equal to C by A. You have done this formula, relationship between zeros and the coefficient. So product of zeros is C by A, where C is a constant term and A is coefficient of x square. So product of zeros you have given it is 8, and C you know it is k in this, and A is 1. So your value of k becomes 8. So the polynomial becomes P of x becomes x square minus 9x plus 8. Now you can do middle term splitting. In order to do middle term splitting, what you have to see is that you have to choose any two numbers whose multiplication is equal to 8 and whose addition or subtraction should be equal to 9, minus 9. So how you get it? In order to get minus 9, you have to take minus 1 and minus 8, minus plus. So here it comes minus 1 into minus 8 is equal to 8, and minus 1 into plus minus 8. This, when you add two negatives, you get a negative number. Minus 1 minus 8, minus 1 minus 8 is equal to minus 9. So here it comes like x square minus x minus 8x plus 8. You can do the splitting the middle term in this way. So taking x common, we get x minus 1. Here taking minus 8 common, we get x minus 1. So what we get? X minus 1 into x minus 8. So you have to find the zeros of a polynomial. So to make this polynomial, we have to take it as 0. We will take it 0. So x is equal to 1, 8. So zeros of a polynomial are 1, 8. These types of questions are asked in Olympiad exams or in board exams also. So you have to go through these types of questions also. Okay, here it might be given sum of zeros may be given to you. Anything you can may be given, and you can find the zeros. Okay, now we move on to the second question. .12 112 1112 11112 and so on is dash number. Which type of number it is? Its decimal expansion is continued. It is not terminating. So non-terminating. It is non-terminating and non-repeating. Non-repeating. That means non-terminating, non-repeating decimal expansion is called irrational number. So the answer for this is an irrational number. Okay, irrational number is written in the form of decimal expansion. Okay, these types of questions are asked in 1 marks in your CBSE. Now, the decimal expansion of a rational number 37 by 50 will terminate after how many places of decimal? You have done 3 theorems relating to this. So to find the number of places of decimal, we have to do is 37. We have to factorize the denominator. 5 into 10, 37 into 2 upon 5 into 10 into 2. Multiply by and dividing by the same number. So after how many places of decimal this will terminate? This will terminate after, in this way you can find after how many places of decimal this fraction will terminate. Okay, because according to those theorems you have to write 2 की power m, you have to write all the denominators in the form of 2 की power n and 5 की power n. So in this way you can calculate that decimal expansion of this fraction will terminate or not terminate, or it will recur, it will be a rational number, it will be irrational number. You can find it by this method. You can find it by this method. Now the LCM of two numbers is 1200. Which of the following cannot be its HCF? LCM दे रखा है हमें दो नंबर्स का 1200. अगर हम इसकी प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन करें 1200 की, तो it will be like this. So you can write it in the prime factorization theorem. 2 to the power 4 to 3 into 5 to the power 2. Okay. And the prime factorization of 1600 will be 600 will be 2 to the power 3 into 5 to the power 2. According to this, prime factorization of 500 will be so 2 to the power 4 into 5 to the power 2, and 200 it will be 2 to the power 3 into 5 to the power 2. So on seeing this, you know that our LCM is the product of the greatest power of each prime factor. Greatest power, LCM हमारा greatest power होती है हर एक prime factor की. तो मतलब ये greatest powers हैं इसमें सारी total. अगर इससे कोई बड़ी पावर वाला ऑप्शन है आपके पास, जैसे यहाँ 5 की पावर 2 है, ये भी हो सकता है HCF, ये भी हो सकता है, ये भी हो सकता है, पर ये HCF नहीं हो सकता. क्यों? क्योंकि यहाँ पर तो सबसे ग्रेटेस्ट पावर लिखी जाती है. तो 5 to the power 3 HCF तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं हो सकता ना, ग्रेटेस्ट पावर आती है LCM में. So it cannot be the HCF of this. This is the right option. Okay. और